Boundaries. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. It's basically it's a road trip movie. It's a grandfather, a mother, and a son. The son's a bit of a weirdo. They don't really explore that to its fullest extent. You just kind of have to accept that he's a weirdo. He likes drawing people naked and he doesn't really get on with the other kids at school. The grandfather is a drug dealer. He wasn't really there for his daughters. So you could look at this as a good road trip movie where the family comes back together and isn't it all wonderful? Or you could watch it as a boring piece of drivel that doesn't ever get going. It's just like, oh, why? Ugh. It's classed as a drama comedy. It's not funny. I think there was like one scene that made me laugh slightly. It just didn't grip me. Looking at the ratings, it's right down the middle. It really does look like people either really love it or they really hate it. And there doesn't seem to be anything in between. And I'm going to have to be more on the hate it side. Well, I don't say I hate it, but I didn't enjoy it. But then some people may enjoy it. Some people might watch it and think, yeah, this is good. This is some good acting. You know, it's good. Or not. I don't know. I'm really struggling to get enthusiastic about reviewing this film because it just didn't hold my attention at all. My mind was wandering everywhere. Maybe it's because it's the third film I've watched today because I'm trying to get as many film reviews done as possible. So maybe I'm just tired of watching films, or maybe it was just a tiresome film. I don't know. But it just no. Yeah, it wasn't for me. Some people might enjoy it. Some people might think it is a good wholesome movie about family coming back together. They're obviously a dysfunctional family. The only saving grace of this film is the actress, who is, what's her name? She was in The Conjuring. Let's just look her name up. Vera Farmi. I don't know how you pronounce her name. Is it Farmiga or Farmiga? Anyway, the actress that was in the Conjuring films, she does a good job. She's basically a complete mess and she's picking up stray animals everywhere she sees them. It's got Christopher Plummer in it as well, and he is, he's an experienced actor. But it just didn't work for me, and and everyone else. I'm not going to read everyone else that's in it. But no, I mean, yeah. Apart from her holding the film together, apart from that, it just didn't work. It's just not a very good film. It just really isn't. It's not for me. It's not my kind of film. I mean, I like, since I've started doing film reviews on this channel, and I've been watching a lot of independent films, and I've done a lot of like slow films and dramas. Most independent films are like drama based films. So I'm used to watching now that like the slow burn and the thing, and like the happy families coming together, and or dysfunctional families even working things out. And I'm sort of coming to appreciate what I like and what I feel works. And I feel this film doesn't quite work for me personally. It feels like it's constantly right on the edge of working. It's always so close. But ultimately, no, it's not for me, I'm afraid. I won't be watching it again. No, I just it just failed to grab me. It failed to keep my attention. I was wandering off all over the place in my mind. In fact, halfway through, I got a notification for today's Philip DeFranco show on YouTube, and I just stopped watching the film, went and watched the PDS, and then came back to it because I needed a break from it. That's how much it was gripping me. Normally, if I'm watching a film and I get a notification through, I just ignore it and then finish watching the film. But this one, no, I just like, yeah, something else. I was literally only watching the film because I'm trying to do a film review every day in March, and that does mean occasionally subjecting myself to films that I'm not going to enjoy 100%, and this was one of them. But some of you might like it. Some of you may completely disagree. This is the thing I love about doing film reviews. Very often people don't agree with me. There's several film reviews I've done in the past where people haven't agreed and like, oh, dislike this video, you bastard, you don't know what you're talking about. Hey, I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. I can't help that. I didn't like this. You know, if you like it, good for you. Go and buy a copy. Ask for it for your birthday. I don't know. Wasn't for me. Right, I don't know what I'm watching next. Not another one today though. Yeah, as I said, 3 films today. Maybe it was just because I've watched 3 films today. I've done 3 film reviews today. Yeah, they're coming out like one after another. That's why I'm wearing the same clothes in this video and the last 2 videos. Because for you it's over 3 days, but for me it's all in the same day. Maybe that's why I failed to keep my attention on it, because I'm just like tired of watching films. But there again, other films I can be tired and worn out, and it engages me the whole time, and it makes me laugh, and it pulls me in, and this one just didn't do that. It failed. So, but if you look at the ratings, it's straight down the middle. It is either a love it or hate it type film. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Takes a long time watching films and reviewing them. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow.